Hey good people, it is Tashara, Politics and Fashion, here with our very first New York Fashion Week vlog. Y'all, I manifested this for years. I have wanted to go to New York Fashion Week. I have set the intention, I have wrote the vision, girl, I have made it plain, and finally the time has come. So I will share with y'all where we're going, what we're doing, but today is Thursday, and I'm gonna be honest, I started the day off a little stressed, just trying to pull pieces. I don't have any full look. Everything that I'm trying to put together is either like stuck in customs, shipping delays. I did not prepare for delayed shipping while trying to put these looks together. And I feel like that is the Most High's way of saying, "Shy girl, just wear what you got." I'm always talking about wearing what you have, decluttering, and realistically, I am such a lover of what I have in my closet now until I feel like I'm gonna be able to finesse what I have with a little bit of razzle dazzle here and there. So I'm just gonna spend some time today. It is 4:09, playing around with what I have, figuring out what I am going to pack. You all will see a little bit of behind the scenes of me trying different outfits on to see what I can make work. And then tomorrow around 11, Ray and I are going to catch the train up to New York. We live in Northern Virginia, right outside of DC, so it only takes us about 3 hours, 3 to 4 hours, depending on the kind of train we take, to get into a New York Penn Station. And I actually prefer to take the train because it's just an easier ride. You don't have to worry about security. You can carry more bags. Don't have to worry about paying for your bags. It's just going to be a nice, laid back, easy trip. I'll probably take some calls. Ray will do the same. But let's try to get these Fashion Week looks together, girl, and I will check in with y'all again tomorrow. Is it giving 80s New York drug dealer?
Veins, I've been driving this train, years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame, cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed, all the squad here to play, and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say, I don't push pause, no I push play, I won't stop till I make a change, I withdraw on the things I make.
Hey y'all, we are finally in New York, girl. The train ride was actually very nice. Despite us missing our initial train, everything happens for a reason. And let me tell you why it happened for a reason, because when we arrived, we came out of Penn Station, I'm sure looking like a deer caught in headlights, girl, just trying to figure out how to leave that area in order to catch a cab or catch an Uber, because it's just so busy around there, right? It's hard to get to where you're going. And so we're just kind of like looking around, and someone walked up to me and sis was like, "I watch you on YouTube," and her name is Charlie. So hey girl, hey, if you see this video. And we just chatted it up, and she was such a blessing because she also helped us to get to where we needed to be. And I just thought to myself, like, I am so grateful because what are the odds that as soon as I arrived, I see one of you all, but not only that, but you all were in a position and willing to help me. And so this is why we do this, y'all. We are building community. We are building a sisterhood. And so please, if you ever see me out in the streets, outside of the internet, please say hello. I've been meeting so many of y'all recently. I actually met somebody recently. Her boyfriend came up to me because she was like, "I didn't want to bother you." Girl, you were not a bother. Like, what? That sounds ridiculous to me, that anyone who is engaging with my content, I feel like we are vibrating on the same frequency. Like, we have a sisterhood, we have a bond. Like, there is something about me that you see in yourself And likely there is something about you that I see in myself. And so why would we ever deny each other the pleasure of each other's company, girl? You better come up here and say, hey girl, hey. And so that was really, really sweet. Afterwards, we checked into our hotel. We are staying at a hotel called Modern House, H-A-U-S. And I saw online, booked it on hotels.com, that it was small. And then when we had got here, I was like, Ray, you don't pass gas, I can't pass gas, because we were literally like, we will kill each other. Like the noxious fumes will, you're like trapped. The hotel is cute, no shade, no tea. It's just small. But it's in a great location, very close to all the shopping in Soho. When you walk in the hotel, I mean, you literally could just pass it on the street and not know that it's a hotel. But when you walk in, the hallway is dimly lit, definitely a vibe. We are on the 3rd floor, and you come into our room, and directly to your right is a shower, is the bathroom. The shower is so sexy, y'all, because it is clear, like there's glass. There's a curtain that can come down, but there's glass that is separating the bedroom and the bathroom / shower, which I think is so sexy. There is obviously a closet, a steamer, which I was like, oh, we had brought a steamer because I was afraid to use an iron on some of the pieces I brought. So I thought that was really dope that there was a steamer already here. An espresso machine. Y'all know I'm obsessed with coffee these days. So I'm happy to have an espresso machine in the room. Oh, also, let's go back to the shower, because girl, there are unavailable products in the bathroom. And I was like, this is why they say that Santal 23 is the fragrance of New York, because it's Santal, did I say 23? Santal 33. Yeah. This is why they say that Santal 33 is the fragrance of New York, because that is all the products that are in the bathroom. I mean, down to the shampoo and conditioner. I didn't even know that Le Labo made shampoo and conditioner, especially not in the Santal 33 fragrance. So I thought that was dope. And now I'm just sitting like on a little settee that's in the corner. I'm getting ready to do my makeup. I put on one of their robes, as you can see. Also put on a pair of the slippers that they provided. So it's definitely a comfortable hotel. It's super comfortable, very chic. All of the restaurants look amazing. And actually there is a bar on the 18th floor that I should be able to take y'all to tonight, if I don't get back home too late, because I'm about to put on my makeup and head out to dinner. So let me get myself together, girl, because this is clearly not what I'm going to wear. And it has just been a really nice kind of ease into day 1 of our trip to New York for Fashion Week. See y'all in a minute. All right, y'all, coming to you loud, live, and in color, as T.S. Madison would say. I'm ready to hit the streets, girl. And I feel like I pulled the look together, because here's the thing about me. I might be down, but I'm never out. All right, and we gonna make this thing do what this thing indeed was called to do. Okay, and so we gonna put on that daggone Styleland shirt that we got from Farfetch. Okay, Zara shorts, y'all have seen a bunch of times. I just ran into Gucci and grabbed these tights, but I actually showed y'all these tights in a video. And then, well, let me go back. I showed y'all these tights in a fall trends video, and I talked about how I love them. They were a great luxury investment for fall, and I said that I thought that they may be fishnet, and they indeed are. So these should be a lot more durable than the regular pantyhose that a lot of the luxury brands are selling. The shoes I got from Saint Laurent. These are mink fur. Sorry again to the people who have an issue with fur. There is a tag on them that I need to get taken off downstairs, and the coat is by Rotate. Now, it's Fashion Week, so I feel like the coat is giving, but what really is my speed is my Bottega leather moto jacket. So let me put that on and show you that one. Obviously y'all won't be able to tell me which one you prefer in real time, but for future reference, let me know. Hold on. So I tend to lean more towards like sleek. If you have my ebook, then you know that I talk about style pillars, and my style pillar is definitely elevated simplicity. And so this is kind of what I would do, I think, normally out and about in DC. For some, this is a lot. For DC, for me, it's, you know, it's just enough. And so, but I'm thinking, because it's fashion week, in my other mind, I'm thinking I probably need to hit them with the heat with the faux fur rotate coat, huh? I can hear y'all talking to me. So that's what I'm gonna do, all right? But that is the look for tonight. Let's head out.
I can't work with Prada anymore. Y'all say hey. Look, I'm trying to get the 200. I'm waiting for you.
Okay, we gotta put the glass up, give the girls a look.
Mango.
This has been a full moment.
Mango.
Absolutely, we love her.
I'm shocked.
It's the shimmy. It's this for me. Hey girl, hey. Baby, you gonna say hey? Why are you looking like a lost? Why is she looking lost and afraid?
I was anticipating that you were about to yell at me, so I was trying to sneak in and without you seeing.
Okay, are you gonna say hello? What's the vibe this morning, sis?
Y'all, I'm just saying. I don't really don't have anything to say.
She's nothing.
This
This is what I'm saying. And y'all be like, we want to hear Ray's stories.
Oh, I got stories. First off, what you won't be doing is telling that lie.
Sorry, I'm not saying you don't have stories, babe. I'm just saying in this moment.
Oh, well, I don't have a story.
There is no story. Okay, that's what I had thought.
No, but last night was dope though.
Yeah, you had a good time?
Yeah.
Okay, before I get to last night and tell you about last night, girl, let's go back. So we arrived and I went shopping and stumbled upon Valentino. I was really looking for types at that point. Valentino didn't have any, so I skedaddled on over to Gucci. Let me show you this jacket I saw in Gucci. I'm gonna put it on the screen. I want you to get to the glory, the grandeur of it while I sip my coffee. Girl, that thing is cropped. It is cropped. Did you see what I just did?
Cropped.
Thank God I have this robe on because I just got makeup all on me this way.
Girl.
This is the real Fashion Week content. Anyway, we gonna listen. The devil is a liar this morning. I'm not gonna stress that shit. So girl, this jacket, when I tell you it's one of one, the other girls are one of none. That white cuff comes off the jacket. I said, my God, today. The craftsmanship, the buttons were so amazing on that jacket. I was like, what am I looking at? And so here's the thing. Because Gucci's ready-to-wear can be so over the top, it is just by nature very ostentatious. It's very logo-driven. And I'm here for a moment like that. Trust me. I think it's easy to forget that Gucci does have the designs. You know what I mean? Like they do have the designs when they want them. I had to walk away. I literally had to walk away. It was so beautiful. So we left there, came home, got dressed because I was planning for dinner with Janae and Tanika. Saw Tanika first. And girl, when I tell you Tanika just like auntied me down, I don't even know, like the amount of positive affirmation she poured over me in the first 30 seconds. I was like, girl, I can go do anything. Because Tanika said it. Girl, I was looking for a plane to go fly. I was about to go become an Olympic long jumper. Auntied me down. Thank you, sis, for the affirmation. And it's just so positive, I think, to meet people in real life and have them be exactly the way that they are, if not better, right? Because on a screen or on our phones, we are two-dimensional. But in real life, it's a chance to really build those bonds and that sisterhood. And I just learned so much talking to her and also Janae when Janae came. And Janae and her assistant Maya, hey girl, hey, both sat down with us. We went to Jane's Bar and Restaurant in Soho. Food was delicious. We just had like small bites, but food was delicious, y'all. Cocktails were even better. But I am running late, girl, so let me focus on this makeup. We are waiting to go to the Tiffany Brown show. Very excited. Got here early, which I never do, but we did it this time because usually I'm trying to finesse the plug, like at the last minute, like, girl, you know I'm on the list. But this time, we did the right thing. We got here early, and now we are kind of like in the front of the line, which always feels good. So I am excited. Hopefully it'll be a good show.
Tell me about it, yo.
Okay, I'll give you the full look.
Give it all of it.
So for me, like I always love to spotlight Black designers. So starting with Fenty, top to bottom,
boom,
right? A little side profile.
Okay.
Right. You know, block out all the excess. And then like from here we have Heron Preston, Calvin Klein. Okay. Here we have Dries, and then Reebok.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Right here, yo.
So yeah, so keep it like nice, uniform, and monochrome.
Just left the Tiffany Brown show in an Uber, headed back to the hotel. And I'll be honest, girl, I was just as excited for the fashions off the runway as the ones that were on the runway. People do not come to play. When they say that this is the Fashion Olympics, that's what they mean, and I understand why. So we shot a little bit of street style after the show. Let me go back. The show was full of browns, tans, neutrals. There was this real focus, I think, on like what nude looks like for people of color. I mean, I don't know if that's her inspiration, but I noticed that she does a lot of monotone collections, and we went from like a light tan all the way to a very deep chocolate. So I appreciate the variety in hues. It was pretty quick, and we got some street style, as I mentioned. Afterwards, some content on a shot of me. The pictures are giving. And now we are going to go, and I'm gonna change my clothes. We're going to eat, and then we're gonna shoot again. So we're just trying to get as much content out as possible. In the meantime, we're excited to be in New York. It is a beautiful day, and I will catch up with y'all in a bit. Hey y'all, so we have an outfit change, as you can see. Giving way too much for a Saturday morning. But we are about to go shoot this, so we don't have to do it later on. This is what I'm gonna wear tonight. And nobody has time to be trying to play with the light and all of that stuff. So yeah, we are just at the restaurant. It's a vibe. It's called Veranda. It is inside of our hotel, which, as I told y'all, is a modern house. You probably can't hear me, so I'm gonna wrap this thing on up, but I am excited for a good cocktail and to finally actually eat. Like, it's brunch time, so I think I'm gonna get like a flatbread, and I'm raised gonna get, what you say, babe, steak and eggs? Something kind of on the heavier side to hold us until later. But girl, let me go before I get flagged. This music in the background. I'll see y'all in a bit. Girl, there is so much noise pollution in New York until it makes my nerves bad. Like, my anxiety be on 100 million. So, changed my outfit, third outfit of the day for no reason other than I just had it in my suitcase. And I want to be comfortable shopping. After we shot the Dries Van Noten pants and that whole look, girl, it is really the epitome of like high-low. The blazer is from H&M. The pants, Dries Van Noten, I mentioned those already to y'all. So happy I got them on sale, and they are definitely going to be a staple in my wardrobe. And I told y'all that I was going to style them up with some bloomers, and I put me on a good pair of bloomers, girl, and we made it do the thing. So those pictures just look so editorial. I'm so grateful for Ray because she captured the shit out of that. And so we ate at the hotel, at the restaurant here called the Veranda. The food, first of all, the drinks were amazing. The food was okay. Because Ray had steak and eggs. The presentation was beautiful. But then when I tasted it, I was like, this is giving Waffle House. And it was $32. And I feel like that is what New York is known for. They will charge you up here for no reason. I'm surprised I'm not being charged to stand on this corner and breathe. And so, yeah, after that, Ray went upstairs, took a nap. I shot out some content. And we were gonna try to run over to like where all of the major shows are happening and just have a street style moment, get, you know, shot by paparazzi, maybe try to finesse our way into another show. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't feel like it. And I'm not in the business of doing shit that I don't feel like doing, okay? I feel like this vlog is still gonna be engaging for y'all. I hope so. Even if I'm not sitting front row at a bunch of shows, I am just I'm very happy to be here. That's how I feel right now. And so let's go shopping. I want to also show y'all this outfit because girl, I pulled this thing together. We got a little something from What Goes Around Comes Around. I will unbox this with y'all when I get back to the room. What Goes Around Comes Around has a lot of Chanel and a lot of Hermes, and they have a lot of like vintage LV. I tried on this amazing Chanel like camera bag, and I was like, oh, this is probably like within my price range. Girl, why she said it was $8,000 US. I'm telling y'all, Chanel got these girls in a headlock. Because why would I? This is a camera bag, bruh. Like, you're not fooling me. Hardware, impeccable. It's amazing. It was caviar. But it's still a camera bag. Whatever, okay. We're gonna mind the business that pays us. And that means shopping with intention within our price range, okay? And so I'm gonna go to Rebag and see if I can find something, and also stop by Loewe and just kind of see where the day takes us. So let's keep going. I am obsessed with these. I just need them in a size 42. And I'll get the back taken in. But these are amazing. And I probably would also get the hem taken out because there's quite a bit here for us tall girls. just because I think I probably would want to wear this with like a nice platform sandal this summer. New York Fashion Week, it don't owe me nothing. Not one thing. And I understand that I've only been here for a day and a half, but that's how you know it's been good. So I saw y'all last in Soho. Well, we had just left. What goes around comes around. I'm gonna show you what I got from them in just a bit. Well, it'll be just a bit for you, but it'll be tomorrow for me. Left there, and girl, things got dicey down at the Prada. They really did. I had been looking, y'all, for a small bag with some color. Like, I really wanted a pop of color, and I did the direct opposite of that. But I'm gonna show you what I got in just a bit. I'm just way too tired to do it tonight, y'all. It is probably like 1:30, almost 2 in the morning, because once we left Prada, oh, you know what I did before Prada? I went to Farm Rio. Girl, I did not know that Farm Rio has boutiques, and the tribe goes up for Farm Rio. We definitely have that in common around these parts, because the number of y'all who got that, like that jumper that I have really probably been posting for 8 months or so, but I think that most of you all probably saw it in the Puerto Rico vlog. And so to walk into their boutique was just on a different level. I was like, who? Like, just the architectural design of making you feel like you are in a tropical destination in the middle of Soho was absolutely mind-blowing. Just they hit that out the park. You walk in and it's all this like plush greenery. Mind you, it is winter, right? All this plush greenery. You're being greeted with all these bright colors. And then as I'm kind of walking in, the sales associate was like, we just ask that you please be mindful of the sand. And so I was like, oh, okay, I'm just smiling and going along my way. And finally I was like, what sand? What is she talking about? Girl, before I could step down, I looked, and they have these kind of round pieces of wood that are in sand, and you walk on. I said, are y'all serious? Like, down to the sand? This is how particular you are to your brand aesthetic? It's just a level of excellence, especially for someone like me who prefers to wear neutrals. The fact that I gravitate so much towards that brand, I think, is a testament to their marketing, is a testament to just the quality of their pieces, the materials that they use, and just the whole vision behind it and the designs. Like, the Farm Rio, if you ever want to work together, friend, I'm here. I'm not going to be waiting by the phone, but I'm just saying, I would answer it on the first ring. That's what I'm saying. Left there, then went to Prada. Ray met me, but at that point I had already been there for probably about 30 minutes or so, and just kind of making my way throughout the boutique. Again, I thought I was going in there for something that had color, that was a smaller size. Walked out with something completely different, but that's how you know you got a good essay, girl. So happy I have a souvenir, a few souvenirs from Fashion Week. But what can you do? Like, for someone like me who lives in the DC Metro, which y'all know, like, having access to all of these brands, the brands that you know, that you love, if you are a fashion girl, it really just feels like you are in the best place in the world, like better than Disney World, girl. And then after we ate, we got dressed and we went to dinner, and I finally got a chance to meet Monroe, y'all. She's a vibe. She's an absolute vibe. I met Janae last night. Janae came to dinner again as well. But it felt really, really good to be among people who could answer questions and who could share advice. And you know, this can be a very lonely industry because I'm talking to you. This is a camera. I'm already asleep, girl. Like, you're hearing this as a person, but me, myself, and what I'm doing is talking to a camera right now. It can be very lonely. You know, what I do for the majority of my day for what you all see is I'm in like a bedroom in my home that I've turned into a closet and a studio. And it is just me. And so moments like this, when you not only have a chance to be in community, but to be among Black women who are so inspiring and so creative, it just has been really one of the best experiences that I think I've ever had in my career professionally. And it has made me feel like I am exactly where I am supposed to be. And that is one of my affirmations. And so, God, I see you. You a real one. So we went to a restaurant called STK Meatpacking District. It was a whole vibe, girl. Dinner was good. Ray and I split pasta. Ray got some oysters. We also had a like chocolate lava cake for dessert. And then we got up out of there, girl. Because of the time of evening it was and the location, like the Ubers were taking a bit longer than typical, so we just kind of huddled up under a heat lamp and waited until we could get home, and I almost fell asleep in the Uber, girl, because this is tiring. Like, you're just going, especially if you're trying to collect content the entire time. Came back to the hotel, and we actually started packing because we head out tomorrow afternoon, and we have some work to do before we leave. I have a campaign to shoot that goes out on Valentine's Day. Make sure y'all show that some love. And I also want to just get some content up, including the unboxing that I'm gonna do for y'all tomorrow, because right now, girl, I gotta go to sleep, sis. I promise you. I will check in with y'all tomorrow morning. Y'all, it is the last day that Ray and I will be in New York for Fashion Week. We woke up this morning and we got our shoot together, as I mentioned to you last night. I'm really excited about the pictures. They were giving kind of like this sultry, almost boudoir vibe, kind of like what you would see if you were a peeping Tom, without the felonious behavior, of course. But you know, like they were a bit voyeuristic, which is what we were going for. And so they were in partnership with my friends over at Understance, who y'all know is a longtime collaborator. Love their push-up bra, girl. I actually wore it last night, just so you know, like it provides the uplift. It provides so much lift. It is just an amazing bra, and they are not paying me at all to say this on the YouTube. I just truly believe in the brands that I work with, so I wanted to share that with y'all. And I also still have a 15% off code to Shower 15 if y'all are interested in some really good undergarments. So, girl, I know you're like, shut up, get to the unboxing. I'm just sipping a great, delicious oat milk latte. We're getting ready to shoot some more content, but I took a break so that I can show you these new in pieces. All right, where should we start? First, you should be following me on Instagram, okay? Because there's two things here that I haven't shared on Instagram, but the majority of this, if you are part of the IG tribe, you have already seen, okay? So if you have Instagram, girl, get your life. And I have mentioned these before, I think when I was still in DC, about trying to get my hands on them. Finally was able to make that happen, and I wore these on Friday, my first day here. Girl, killed my feet. They look a lot more comfortable than what they are, but they are the YSL mules, the mink mules. This, I believe, was a runway show in not the most recent Vaccarello collection, but the one before that. Could be wrong, but what I do know is that they come in 3 colors. And Will, who is the store director at the Tyson's boutique, was like, Shy, you gotta do the white. He was like, just kill him with the white, kill him with the white. And it was me and my cousin there, and we were like, okay, yes, the white would definitely be a stunt factor, but in reality, the black is more practical. So I had, even though it was for fashion week, I had to go practical. And I have been lusting after these shoes really forever, because they also have a pair of mules that also do not have the fur. And this is just, if I was a heel, if I was a flat, I would be a loafer. If I was a heel, I would be a good old mule, girl. I would definitely be a mule. As you can see, they have the wider top to them, which, the top of the heel, which should, in theory, make them a lot more comfortable. I don't mean to indicate that they are uncomfortable. It is just a shoe that has some time constraints to it. And then the other thing that may have made them a little less comfortable is what I was wearing them with. So, unboxing item number 2. Got here and we went down to the Gucci girl, and I just knew they were gonna have this item. I knew I had to have it. Let me show you here on screen. We're gonna do a little slow motion unboxing, because this is really more of like a haul. I've obviously opened and used all of these things, but if you're into the ASMR of unboxings, you just look at, it's right there, girl. Came in this amazing box. Gucci's packaging is always really good to me. It almost like has this raised brocade effect. Y'all probably can't tell on camera, but it actually is a raised feeling on the box. I'm gonna keep this. I don't usually keep boxes, but I'm gonna keep this one. And what's inside is something that I've also worn. And let's get ready for a story, okay? I shared these tights with y'all in fall, and as I mentioned, my primary concern was going to be the potential of them running. And I was like, well, if they are fishnet and not like a, you know, that sheer thin material of a traditional stocking, of that first Sunday stocking, then they will work. I wonder if Juanita Bynum will have a problem with these, with your greased up legs. Y'all let me know. And so I was like, okay, fishnet, they're gonna be more durable, because I had the Fendi tights, and I told y'all horror story. Those just did not work. Wore them twice. And these, I'm sad to say that I wore for a few hours before I completely ruined them. So first I was like scooting across the bed to get a shot, and the camera was on the bed, and part of the camera snagged the side of the tight. I'm like, oh well. Like, I hadn't even left the house at that point. I'm just like, you know what? It is not going to steal my shine. This is how the devil works. I'm about to get out here and still kill the game. So I was like, F it, F it, F it. So we out, girl, down at the restaurant. I go to the ladies' room, stand up to pull them up, and the whole seat of the tights. Now at this point, this feels like a customer service issue to me, because that's egregious. It really is. But I also know they're tights, right? So what is somebody, they're gonna be like, girl, these are at your own risk. How can you prove a default of a tight? So, you know, while I would like to say I hadn't had that many French 75s. Maybe I had, I don't know. I'm gonna see if the seamstress can do a little something, because I mean, it doesn't even have to be pretty. She could, oh, you know what I should do? I should get them reinforced at the seat. So I should have her put like a piece of fabric there, and then in my other mind, that's what we're gonna do. So those are the Gucci tights. Happy I got them despite that, because here's the picture if y'all haven't already seen it. At this point, I'm mad at myself, because nobody asked me to come out here and do this to these people. Not one person. Now let's go to something that you have not seen. What goes around comes around. I shared with y'all that I got something from there. So I got something much smaller. They were having a little Valentine's Day sale. And y'all don't see me wearing something like this often. But I was like, you know what? Let me introduce something different in my collection, especially because they're earrings, y'all. What I tend to do are big oversized earrings. I just kind of feel like I almost ripped this out my ear. I tend to do big oversized earrings because my hair is so short. But sometimes, girl, you know, I'm on a Zoom call. I don't got time for them big earrings. I just want to do something small. And we got our first pair of Chanel earrings. This is probably not focused. Hold up, boo. We got our first pair of Chanel earrings. I'm not gonna lie, I would have loved if they were the larger clip-ons like this, and I saw a larger pair, but I also know that I have so many earrings that emulate that style, and so why do I need a Chanel pair as well? Like, I would end up cannibalizing, and I want to talk to y'all about that in a video, but anyway, I would end up like eradicating the need for these and for other earrings that I love, because I'm just consistently buying a new style of the same thing. And so I wanted to challenge myself to do something different. That's a long way of me saying that, girl. Oh, I have my snake earring here, so I don't know how this is gonna look since I have a drop earring in my second hole. But just dainty, feminine, and something a little bit different. What goes around comes around, y'all, is a just arsenal of Chanel items, Chanel pieces. I think I remember being told before that they actually have more Chanel handbags. Their inventory of Chanel handbags is greater than Chanel boutiques, just because, I mean, they have multiple locations and they are getting pieces that are new and vintage for resale purposes. So if you are in the market for a Chanel bag of any type, they have it. Now, are they gonna tax you for it? Probably, but they got it anyway. So we left out with the earrings, girl, and I'm happy about those. And the other piece that you all have not seen is Prada. Me and Prada had a little bit of a moment. Me and sis had a moment. The Prada in Soho is a work of art. It actually used to be a museum. Was it the Guggenheim? Old Guggenheim? I forget the exact museum that it was, but it was once a museum. And it is just, it has a full stage like for performance in it. If you were ever in Soho, girl, stop by Prada. Even if you were not looking for anything or you don't want to pull the trigger on anything at Prada, it does not matter. Go in, look around, get just a feel and a vibe of this just amazing, amazing boutique. I'm rambling. Told y'all I wanted more ready to wear, and so this is going to be the first piece of ready to wear. Again, we love the packaging. I'm very surprised that even the tissue paper has the Prada on it. We didn't have that when I worked in luxury retail. And I got this mock neck crop top. The material is very thin, so I feel like I'll be able to get away with it spring as well as this time of year if I wear it with a blazer and a coat, for example. And it's just good. The Prada symbol there, y'all, it's not raised, it's almost kind of embroidered into the fabric, which I love. And then the last thing, the last item is, I'm so excited that I just can't sick. Girl, remember when Jessie was off that dope on Saved by the Bell? Jessie had got on them caffeine pills. I'm so she couldn't perform at the school. Girl, Jessie was off that dope, off them caffeine pills. And mind you, growing up, I was a little bit more exposed and aware. So I remember being like, she on caffeine. They made this whole episode about caffeine pills. Listen, don't do the caffeine pills. I'm not advocating for them. But I also feel like if you're going to make content marketed to young people that is meant to encourage them to say no to drugs. You might want to be a little bit more hard-hitting than that. I mean, you don't have to go full euphoria, but I mean, come on, Saved by the Bell. Anyway, it's not what you're here for. Are there words? I don't think so. It is, I wish I knew what the bag was called. I typically ask those kind of things, but I did not. She brought it out and I heard angels singing. It is this beautiful satin material. As you can see, the bag is black and gold. There are very thin pieces of, this is probably like a leather here. And then you have your gold hardware. There is a small Prada sign here. You got your Prada kind of embossed, not embossed, what is this called? It's stuck in there on the front. You can wear it either side when you're wearing it as a clutch, which I love because no one has to know that it's Prada. It just literally looks like a work of art. This is what we're gonna get into though. Secure your edges, the craftsmanship. Okay, so we're just doing a little this. You're doing a little, you know, Mackenzie's mom. This is what she would wear if she was going to the annual Children's Hospital Gala. She's been on the talent committee, called in, you know, a couple of friends, was able to get Jennifer Hudson to perform, and that's what she's gonna walk in wearing with a pair of sheer gloves. That's how I did that last night. But now, when Mackenzie's mom gets ready to go through the carpool line, when she shows up for the PTA meeting, carrying that box of macaroons for, you know, all Mackenzie's little friends for their mamas. And I'm saying for Mackenzie's friends' mamas, because at the end of the day, you know, it really is not about her friends. She got enough friends. These are Mackenzie's friends' mamas. And that's why she's still so hard on them. So when she goes through the carpool line, girl, she said, okay, let me just get some a little different. We're gonna take that dressy bag and we're gonna make it casual with the guitar strap. And the guitar strap has the Prada here, as you can see. And it is expandable. Y'all will see me wear this so many times. So all of these pieces, obviously I'm not trying on, but you're gonna see me wear them so many times because, you know, cost per wear. And so just get ready, sis. Okay, here we go. I always forget like which side to wear it on when I'm gonna crossbody it. Look at this. I'm wearing a hoodie. And I feel like this just gave this hoodie a look. I'm wearing a hoodie and some jeans. It's art. And y'all know that I said to you what I wanted to collect this year are handbags that feel like art, and that's definitely what this is. Obviously, it also came with a dust bag. I am obsessed with the box. Once again, it has the kind of fabric product there with the grommets on each side. I wish I could keep this box, but I don't want to travel with a bunch of boxes. I'm already taking the Gucci box home. And that is it. Anything else you saw me wear, girl, I already had in my closet. Y'all are blinking, so I think we might need to end this here. We're gonna spend a little bit more time in New York, as I mentioned, capture some content, and then we are on the train headed home. Thank y'all so much for rocking with me for my first New York Fashion Week, y'all. Sometimes I face imposter syndrome. Like, my confidence is really high. It has to be to do the kind of work that I do and to be a solopreneur. But I also realize that this is my first time having this kind of experience, right? And so I went into this really being nervous about how I was going to be received and what the content was going to look like. And God is just like, sis, if you don't get out here and get that bad B energy, as my God baby would say, you a bad B. okay? And she's 10 and she knows that. So at almost 40, I better embrace it as well in all aspects of my life. And I hope y'all doing the same. All right, so make sure you're following me over on Instagram if you missed any of the Fashion Week content. Girl, it's going to be there saved on a highlight. In the meantime, I will see y'all across the internets. Drink my coffee, girl. Bye.